trying to butter him up as long as he doesn't break it. But it's got to be itchy in there. Oh, okay, buddy.
The back scratcher is not used for backs. It's actually used to get in between the billy goat's horns. That's what back scratcher's for.
He likes it. You're so stinky. You smell so bad. Your horns have grown so much in the last year.
Yeah.
So now that Evan's home from the farm show, I have a few chores that I need him to help me with. The first one's gonna be trimming Chewie's hooves. It's a chore that I've definitely put off a little longer than I should have because he's such a pain. So this is not gonna be fun.
So we don't have any special livestock handling equipment. This is our livestock handling equipment. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna have to wrestle Chewie to the ground, get him on his back so he can trim his hooves. Hey, buddy. Hey, Chewie.
He wants nothing to do with you now that
He doesn't.
he knows what you have in store.
So Chewie's a fainting goat. You'd think we'd be able to get him to faint, but I think he's used to all of our tricks. So I'm gonna try to get Chewie on his back so we can do his hooves. All right, there we go. Come on. Whoop. Man, you're a stout one. Okay, can we go the other way? All right, come on. This is not easy.
You have to grab the outer legs through, the inner legs through to the outer legs,
okay.
and then pull him over.
Okay. Okay.
You almost got it.
There we go.
There.
There we go. Now, all right, now we got him on his back. Sorry, buddy, I don't look very comfortable. You just want to hold it like that?
Yeah.
All right. He is ready to have his hooves trimmed. I have never seen Chewie this calm before.
I think having his horns bigger kind of anchors him to the ground a little bit more.
I think it does.
He used to be able to move his head more. His hooves are actually bigger than all the other goats. The other goats, their hooves are so tiny, it makes it difficult to even get the trimmers in there. So he's actually a bit easier.
He has never acted this calm before when we've trimmed his hooves. He's like definitely behaving for the camera for sure. I've just got my leg draped over Chewie. He's basically just lying here. I think if I move my leg, he'd try to roll over, but I mean, he's just laying here. He's not fighting at all.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
All right, buddy, I'm gonna let you go. All right, you need some help? You might need a little bit of help. There you go. Oh, there you go. It's almost like he did faint in a way. Yep, there you go. You're up. Good boy. Don't be mad at us. He's still stiff-legged. So, yeah. Hey, buddy. Nope. Nope. No. Oh, not against the fence. All right, you got your strength back, I see. Stop it. Waiting for Rebekah to open the gate. I can make a run for it. See you later, Luke. Had to make a quick escape.
So after that traumatic experience, I'm gonna try to treat him with some apples. Pretty much all our animals, including the dogs, whenever I trim their nails, I always give them a treat. Yeah, you want some, Luke? You didn't get your nails trimmed, but... Now don't get my fingers.
Chewie's like, that's my apple. I'm the one that had my hooves trimmed. You just dropped it.
Here you go, Chewie. Good stuff, huh? These are Fuji's. You had your treat. Should be happy. On to the next chore.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, so we had planted all these pine trees up here when we had the camper. One of them is dead, and I've had to mow around it. It's been driving me crazy. So we got the pole saw. We're gonna cut it down.
So Rebekah got to use the pole saw the other day when we were clearing out around the trash pit, and she loved it, and I think she's just looking for an excuse to use it again.
Maybe, but it still needs done. I can cut that tree out of the concrete. It's kind of a couple trees.
Oh yeah. Got a little bit of grass in there.
I don't think I could cut the other tree because here,
I can cut that one.
It's up against, I mean, it's touching the...
I'll cut it.
Hey.
Well, I don't know if I can quite cut this without hitting the metal, but we'll try. Oops. Hopefully that was enough. Let's see if oh, look, broke right off. There we go. You guys want to chew on these?
Not really any leaves on them.
No, but they're fresh
Something
little
to play
branches.
with.
Yeah. They'll like those little branches.
And rub their horns on them.
Yeah, Chewie's just going to wrestle it.
Yep.
You're going to be carrying a whole tree around with him.
Yep. Luke's eating it.
So the bad thing about these pine trees, when you plant them and they're young, the deer like to rub on them. And that's what happened here. Probably can't hardly tell it, but they rubbed all the bark off of it. And that's what ended up killing this pine tree.
I tried to push it over with a mower a few times.
That don't surprise me one bit. So over here, we used to have 3 pine trees right here, and the deer killed that one. This one, the deer have tried to kill. So this upper part will probably die. There's still a few limbs left alive here on the bottom, so it may still come back from one of those limbs. And then this one, you can tell they have knocked the whole top off of that one, the deer have. So the deer are just really destructive on these small pine trees.
You can tell Finney's pregnant. See that big baby bump, huh? Jewel. It's an apple. Do I smell like a billy goat? Is that the problem?
I think that's what it is. You smell like Chewie, and it's distracting them. You both are smelling us. Like they don't want the apple, they just want to smell the billy goat on us.
Yeah.
See, all the animals like apples.
You're gonna fall off.
Well, today is Rebekah's day to come up with what chores we're doing. So what are we doing next?
We should probably scoop out the barn.
You want to scoop out the barn? I mean,
No,
you really want to scoop out the barn?
No, I don't.
I guess we can do it.
Nobody wants to scoop out a barn.
Yeah. And it's really not that bad. I mean, we've had way worse.
Yeah, it's just we've been putting hay, like a flake of hay every night, into the inside hay feeder since we have Finney in there and she's pregnant, so I want to make sure she always has access to hay. And they pull it all out, so it's on the floor in there. And we don't want mice to start to...
Rebekah doesn't want mice. Rebekah hates mice.
I've been trying to keep at least one cat in the barn every night, just in case.
Yeah, locked up one cat in the barn.
They're on mice duty for in the barn. I just cleaned this
Somebody's
out.
going to tell us we're going to need to wear masks.
I just cleaned this out.
Did you roll your eyes?
No.
What are we gonna do? Do we need to go back and get some masks? All right, I guilted her into it. We're gonna get masks. You want me to grab the grapple? See if we can get at least all the hay picked up with the grapple.
Okay.
The grain wagon, the feed wagon's in the way. Gotta see if I can move it. This is what it looks like when you're too lazy to change the implement on the tractor or to take off the brush hog. It has a chain. Let's see if we can move it.
That looks scary.
I think I need something to chalk the wheels, keep it from rolling backwards. That might be a little big. Give it a shot. All right, now we can go pick up the hay. I'm gonna switch it out for the bucket for the all the manure that's in the barn. I think it'll take us a little while to scoop out the barn, so I may park it in there backwards so we can close the gate back up, and then we can just scoop it directly in the bucket. So the plan is we're going to take all this goat and chicken manure. We're actually going to try to carry that to the garden because this will be great for the garden. Did you get the chicken or the turkey pinned?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks pretty
Well,
good.
We need to find a concrete block to put.
You're not
by their-
wearing your mask properly. Never seen anybody wear a mask like that.
We need a concrete block for their salt, their mineral feeder.
Oh, I got you. That is a big one. That's a heavy one. That's an old block. They don't make them like that anymore, I don't think. Well, the barn looks a lot better now. I think everything's clean. Rebekah was worried about the goats. She's afraid that they can't get to the salt in the feeder here, so she had to put a block down so they can climb up to it because they were actually trying to reach it from across the bench here. So got a little bit of Redmond goat mineral we're gonna put in there. This was full the other day. They've been eating on it. Maybe because she's pregnant, but they've definitely been eating on it.
See, that's what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
She's agile.
That's how they normally try to eat from the mineral feeder, right? To get your salt.
That's the way she does it. Finny can't quite do that.
Yeah, Finny does not. She doesn't even jump on this bench because she's afraid she's gonna faint. So she climbs on nothing.
And she got babies in there. Yeah. You're my favorite chicken. Don't tell the others. You're the one that gets picked on the most, aren't you? Yeah. They were picky today. They all had to lay in separate boxes.
Only 3 so far.
Yep. Now we need to go collect all the duck eggs, because
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch out there.
And I need to go dump this into the garden.
Oh yeah.
So I dumped all the manure back there in that one raised bed. I'm gonna let it sit outside. I mean, this is February. Gonna let it sit outside in the rain, let it break down a little bit. And then here in a couple months when we start planting our garden, we'll probably dig that up and spread that around all the raised beds and kind of spread out all that fertilizer.
So I wanted to come out here and collect all the duck eggs. They've started laying again, and I've seen quite a few laying around, so we're gonna pick them all up. So there's a broken one. There's another broken one over here. There's one in the water too. I saw some crows out here the last few days, and they have been pecking holes in these duck eggs and sucking out the contents. So that's why I wanted to make sure and collect all the ones that were still good. So sometimes they lay in the water. There's one. There's one out there.
Yeah,
that one's a little
they
far.
can see it in the camera. There's the one out there in the water. So here's another duck egg.
So this is one that the crow pecked a hole in and cleaned it out really, really good.
Yeah, it's completely empty. Yeah, it's kind of odd. You wouldn't think about, I guess, crows coming, but we've had crows out here just eating away at all these duck eggs. So there's another one that the crows have ate. And here's another one that's been eaten by the crows. So probably just this morning. Here's another egg.
There's some out in the water.
Hopefully this one's in one piece. Oh.
Nope.
Nope. Crows are getting them all.
There's a couple in the water.
Yep.
There's the only ones that are
One
safe.
there and over there.
Yeah. Here's one too that's been eaten.
Yeah. There's just, it's like a feast for all these crows.
Yeah, we really don't want our yard full of egg-eating crows. There's 3 out there, 4, 5. A bunch of them out there.
Yeah, I don't know if I can even point to them in the camera, but there's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs in the water. So inside the fire pit, looks like they made a nest in here. Hey, the crows have not found these yet. We got at least those 2. That's a total of what?
There's
3,
another
4?
one underneath the grass. Same area.
Yeah. One hidden under there. There you go.
These we could put in the incubator.
You could, if they weren't frozen. You'd find out real quick, I guess, whether
Yeah.
they're good or not. Well, was that all your chores for today?
I think that's everything that I need your help with. I need to go do something with all these eggs. We have an excess. We probably have 10 dozen eggs.
You're gonna have to clean. She's gonna probably clean a bunch up and give them to people at work. But what else are you gonna do with them?
I'm gonna make some noodles, and then all the turkey and duck eggs I'm gonna grind up, bake in the oven, and give to the chickens.
You know what? I went to the farm show the other day, so she's been waiting for me to get back so that I can help her with all these chores. But when I came back from the farm show, I don't know if you can see it, she actually patched my bibs. So we were waiting for some dark brown patches to come in to match them. But my bibs are all patched from the other day, from when I burned a hole in them with the grinder. So they're all good to go now. So yesterday when I got back from the farm show, we actually went out. We finally did a, I don't know, like a little date, little Valentine's Day dinner. We went out for lunch, did a little bit of shopping. And then today was Rebekah's honey-do list, stuff that she wanted me to help her with. So hopefully that's all of it. You don't have anything else.
Yeah, I think that's it for this weekend.
So that's probably it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. So Rebekah ended up taking 2 dozen eggs and making egg noodles is what she's gonna do. She'll make up a whole bunch of egg noodles, get them dried, and store them. So that's half of the egg noodles right there. And the other half is still in the mixer where she's just kind of mixing it up, trying to get it to where it's not sticky anymore so that it's easy to handle. She's trying to make a more manageable size.
This is why I put so much flour on it before I roll it, so that they unroll easily. And we'll just let them sit out and dry.
And there it is. That's what 2 dozen eggs worth of noodles looks like. It's quite a bit.